So hello everybody. Today we're going to take a look at this Macchi C205 Veltro from Hasegawa in 1/48 scale. This is version 2 of this video with better quality. First off, we have some nice box art. I like this camo. This is probably going to be the one I'm going to build. I always thought this looked like gold, but it's actually like Italian sand. But in this picture, it looks really gold. I don't know. So this has the normal Hasegawa box with some little info there, but nothing else. So let's look at the instructions first. We start with the cockpit. There's painting instructions here, or you have two options to build. It doesn't say what version the options are for, but you can paint it or you have decals for it as well. Then here we have the cockpit wall, seat, stick, the instrument panel, the sight, some more detail in there too. Looks like a well-detailed interior. Number 2, we have the horizontal stabilizers. Put the cockpit in, put the fuselage together. Here we have a supercharger intake, and here the front of the cowling for where the machine guns go. So here we're putting the wings together. We have here the separate wheel bay to build into it. Hopefully it's detailed. It looks like there's some stuff in it though. Here's the pilot's headrest, putting the wings on, putting the cannons on, and the pivot tube. Here we're building the main landing gear. Here we're putting the main landing gear in. The landing gear bay doors. This radiator here goes in the middle, back here. Here's the front of the nose with these intakes as well. Then we build the propeller, put the propeller on, put the exhaust on, put the intake on here, and the tail wheel with the doors for it. Then last we have the canopy and the antenna, and some pivot tubes here, I think. Well, that's a step. That's a step for the pilot. Never mind. So here's our parts. It's like nine sprues of plastic, and then one of gray plastic and one clear sprue. And here's our two versions with similar paint jobs, except for this is striped in the front, and in the back it's spotted, and this is striped all the way through. So I don't know which one I would build. I'd probably build this one actually. This is the one on the box art. I'd probably build this one. This is the 3rd Squadron, 1st Group from Republic Forces in June 1944. 2nd Squadron, 1st Group from Republican Forces in July 1944. Same time period, both of them. So here's our decal sheet. We have the instrument panel, decals here, some of the stenciling, the numbers. Here's the stripe, which I'll be painting on. Numbers for the tail, and the flags, and the symbols here. A pretty nice looking decal sheet. They're not thick. Should turn out pretty good. So here are the clear parts. Now one's fallen off. You have two different pieces for the front, but this one's not used. The one that fell off is one that's used. And the main part of the canopy in the side. Canopy frame looks good, and it's not thick at all, really. And the clear parts look pretty good. The wings and the fuselage have already been taken off the sprues. I didn't do it. That's the way I got it, but it doesn't matter, it's okay. So here is the bottom of the wing. Nice engraved panel lines. Some nice detail riveting all along the bottom here. Looks really good. So here we have the top of the wings. Same nice engraved details. And some good riveting here. This one's good too. See, there's no internal detail here. It has sidewalls that come with it. Nice engraved detail on the fuselage. Nice riveting along here. Here's a small sprue. You have one of the exhausts, two of the propellers, one of the wheels. The wheels are a little, it needs cleaned up. There's pin marks here. Lines here on the end for this yellow part. Here are three more small sprues that are kind of connected. The propeller hub. Nice looking parts, like nice molding here. Once again, pin marks on the back of this wheel. So here we have the horizontal stabilizers. They're nicely molded. And tail wheel. The intake for the turbocharger or supercharger. Not sure which one it has. Here is the top of the fuselage where the guns are, and it actually has holes for the guns in there, which is nice. A couple steel tail parts, pitted tube there. I think those are the cannons here. Here we have the cockpit floor. You see these pin marks here on these parts. This is the inside of the cockpit. The headrest, the pedals, another piece of cockpit, some details, cockpit details. Here's the intake. Intake looks nice. These are the radiators, they look nice too. The seat's okay, there's no harnesses molded into it, but we can probably get those aftermarket. The instrument panel is really nice. It even has the dials inside the instruments. Here's the cockpit walls. We see there's some molded in detail there, plus other parts to add. The wing spar. So here we have a wing spar. The landing bay doors. Looks nice as well. The inside is pretty plain, and there's some light pin marks in there. Oh, this isn't a wing spar. Well, that's a wing spar, but it's also the inside of the wheel bay here. See, there's no lines or anything, but they did add some detail in there at least. So this is nice looking kit. They added enough details in the interior. The wheelbase don't look too bad, but it could use some brake lines and stuff. The canopy is nice. The decals look nice. I bought the Quickboost exhaust, which exhausts are always one thing with these aircraft. Not always that great. So I think this kit's really nice. It should build into a nice version of this World War II Italian aircraft. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time.